Hey there, welcome back to See What We Can See. I'm John. It's early spring and it rained last night, which means all of the juniper trees are covered in these bizarre orange blobs. They're called Juniper Apple Rust, and they're one of the strangest fungi you'll ever see. Let's take a closer look. These strange orange tendrils are part of one of the weirdest fungal life cycles in nature. This is Gymnosporangium juniperi-virginianae, better known as Juniper Apple Rust. Right now, we're looking at what's called the telele stage. These bright orange jelly-like arms are called telele horns, and they're the fruiting body of the fungus. They only emerge after spring rain, swelling up from hardened brown growths called galls that formed on juniper trees the year before. A gall is a kind of abnormal growth caused by an organism like a fungus, insect, or bacteria taking over a part of the plant and changing how it grows. In this case, the fungus infects the twigs of a juniper and hijacks the tree's tissues to create a hard, woody gall. It quietly waits through the winter, then, after a good soaking rain, erupts into these alien-looking tendrils. And these aren't just strange-looking, they're hard-working. Each horn is packed with spores. Once they're wet, they begin releasing them into the air, hoping to land on a very specific target, the leaves of an apple or crabapple tree. Juniper apple rust is what's called a heteroecious fungus. That means it needs two different hosts to complete its life cycle. It can't survive on just a juniper tree or just an apple tree. It has to infect both, in the right order, across the seasons. If the wind-blown spores land on the young leaves of an apple or crabapple, they start a new infection. A couple of weeks later, the leaves develop rust-colored spots, often bright orange, and then, on the underside, tiny tube-shaped structures called ascia start to form. These ascia produce a different type of spore, and just like before, these spores have a specific destination, back to juniper trees. So the fungus releases them into the air, and if they find a juniper, they infect the twigs, form new galls, and the whole process starts again the following year. It's a slow-motion, 2-year journey, across species, across seasons, and across entire ecosystems. The fungus switches forms, switches trees, and times its life to the weather. This kind of specialized life cycle is an evolutionary marvel. It's easy to overlook, but what you're seeing when these orange horns erupt after a rain isn't just a weird plant growth. It's a moment in a complex dance between fungi, trees, time, and wind. Juniper apple rust rarely causes serious damage to either tree, but it's a vivid reminder of how connected things really are. One fungus, two trees, and a strategy built on patience and precision. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. But either way, get out there and see what you can see.